Let's do this. So first of all, let's talk about the Htc One M8 design and how it compares to the M9. Right now, the Htc One M8 design is curved and has either matte gold, matte silver, or a gunmetal gray finish that has shine. Let's just have shine. And at this point, the camera is circled. There's also a secondary camera for the focus feature that HTC put into the software. Also, on the front-facing side of the HTC One M8, there is a speaker, the screen, the black bar, the other speaker. But the leaks propose that it will be all glass, and the speakers will be slits instead of bars, and the front-facing camera will be in the middle of the top bar, and it'll be more flush with the whole body of the phone. And then the black bar will be removed, and the speaker and the black bar will just be combined into one little thing, so the HTC One M9 will be thinner will have less width. Next, let's talk about battery life. I used the HTC One M8 as my daily driver for a long time, almost a year in fact, and I really liked it. I liked the battery life a lot, but I think it's because I kept the battery saving feature on, which lasted me at least 2 days because I'm a very light user of my phone, but I have the OnePlus One now. So the battery life I think is really good for the HTC One M8. This I think has like a 2600 mAh battery, and that's enough for 2 days for me for light usage. So it should be more than enough. And the M9 has I think close to a 3000 mAh battery, which would be really good for a phone that's this efficient with battery. Next, let's talk about the internals. So right now the HTC One M8 has 2 GB of RAM. The HTC One M9 will obviously have 3 because it has a 64-bit processor, the Snapdragon 810 in fact, and it's an octa-core one with 2 cores, 2.0 and 2 cores and 1.5. And the reason they did this, the reason they gave it an octa-core processor was because they wanted more battery efficiency, because the more processors, it can know what to handle and what times and with what part of the processor. Let's talk about the camera. At this point, the HTC One's camera is 4 megapixels in the back and 5 megapixels in the front. But HTC wants to call it ultra pixel because ultra pixel is larger. On phones like the iPhone 5S or something, they have regular pixels that are small. But the HTC One M8's pixels are larger, meaning it will have better pictures in low light. But low light is not the only time people take pictures. That's why the 4 megapixel camera has been disappointing. And the HTC One M9 specs leaks are that it'll have 20.7 megapixel camera in the back and a 4 megapixel camera in the front, which is really good because the front-facing camera is already nice. 4 or 5 doesn't really make a difference, and going from a 4 megapixel to 20.7 megapixel camera is a huge jump, which is totally awesome. But like to round out what I've said, the new design, it will have slits for speakers. The black bar and the speaker on the bottom will be combined into one little bar and the speaker. The design will change through the camera becoming a square and the buttons. So the buttons, right now the buttons on the HTC One are on the top and on the sides. But leaks suggest that the buttons will be the side only, and the power button being below the volume button, which is actually really nice because that's how Android phones usually are. So I think this is going to be really promising because the HTC One is like the most anticipated phone of the year. It was last year and it was the year before when it first came out with the AM7 I'm talking about. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you liked the video, please subscribe, it helps out a lot. And if you want to follow me on social media, all the links are below.